What's up, weekenders? I'm Corbin. Welcome to my channel. And my Bronco it's broken. It's broken in a lot of ways. Right now, the front diff is not looking good. So a little backstory, as of recently, I've been getting like a lot of rotational clunks. So taking off from a stop, I get like a rotational clunk and then it kind of catches and it's good. It's progressively gotten worse. That's even in two-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive, it makes horrible clicking and clacking sounds, turning, whatever. I've checked suspension, I don't have a sway bar. I've checked everything, that people would say. CVs are good. CVs make a little bit of noise, but it's definitely not the kind of noise that's coming from this. So the front diff is pretty much shot. I've kind of already looked through the oil and all that. So yeah. And also my Bronco has a frame crack. So if you've watched any of like Popo Patty's videos, or I think Wild Horses has made a video on the rear upper control arm mounts cracking where it's mounted to the frame. My Bronco is also now doing that, which is pretty unfortunate. So yeah, let's just show you guys some of this and then hopefully kind of fix it. Okay, so I got it in four-wheel drive and it's obviously coming from the front end. I don't know if it comes through on camera, but it clunks really bad in four-wheel drive from the front end, which is, you can hear it from me. It's clicking, clacking, clunking when I come to a stop or take off. It does not do it in two-wheel drive. So yeah, it's definitely that front diff. More to come. So getting up underneath, I already went ahead and took off the skid plates under here, and you're gonna see this is the M190 front diff. You can tell just because this is aluminum. The M210s are gonna be like a black steel casing right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and drain this and see what it looks like. This is a drain port. Up on over here on the other side on the M190s is the fill port. So we're just gonna crack this open and see what it looks like. So it doesn't look too bad actually, which is surprising. Oh, I lied. Looking on the back of the cap here, that's pretty metallic-y. Oh yeah. Oh, come on, focus. Focus for the people. That is pretty much a sludge of metallic. All right there on my finger. So after pulling it out, it does look like there's quite a bit of slack. This is what they call, I believe they call slack or diff slack. Pretty much it's just like, this is like a magnet, so it's kind of attracting to it. It's pretty much just like super fine metal shavings. This does seem like an excessive amount though. There's a lot in that pan right there. So yeah. So up underneath the rear Bronco here, you can see these upper rear control arm mounts. Now, this guy right here doesn't look like much. I don't want to focus camera. Probably hard to tell, but that's actually a crack. I believe, actually, I know it is. You can see it kind of from the backside, and it kind of goes up here a little ways and stops. This has been a known issue for 21 and up Broncos. So yeah, I believe after 2021 or certain models, I believe, if you go watch Popo Patty's YouTube channel, he really dissects this really well. I'm not going to go super in depth into it, but certain Broncos after I believe a certain time gets this encapsulated, which means it doesn't crack anymore. Unfortunately, my 2021 does not have that, so it's cracked. So not good. The only solution really is gonna be to clean this up, probably stop drill it and weld this up to the best of my abilities, which is pretty unfortunate. And we'll probably just call it good there. I also believe they crack sometimes along here, which is also a known issue. It doesn't look like I have any of that going on, thankfully, so yeah. Okay, so it's the next day now, and thankfully to some friends, we have new axles. So what we have here is an M220, and we have a M190. Now, yes, a lot of you are probably like, hey, you know, why don't you just go with the M220, or sorry, the M210 replacement? Well, when you do that, it replaces the FAD, which is the front axle disconnect, and that is a huge pain, which means you have to also get the ProCal tool and redo it, you know, or disable it. So this is honestly a better option for me at the moment. It is a different gear ratio. My Bronco has 373 gears. This is going to be 442 gears. So we'll have to make the adjustments for that. But honestly, this should be a pretty much just replacement, bolt in, bolt out situation. We have the original CVs to go with it. We are going to weld up the axle while we're at it. So yeah, this is going to be my solution for fixing the Bronco, which is pretty lucky. I got lucky. Shout out to Dusty for making this happen. He was able to get me these axles because he's upgrading his at the moment. So go check out his channel. It is Horsing Around YouTube channel, I believe. And he did like a whole YouTube channel, or whole YouTube series on upgrading his axles. So definitely check that out. So yeah. New axles are going in the Bronco. Let's do it. And there we go, new axles in the Bronco. It was a pain. I don't suggest doing all that, especially by yourself. New front axle, new rear axle. It's driving much better. Four-wheel drive is not clinking and clacking anymore, which is absolutely amazing now. It's been doing that for a little while, and I kind of just been neglecting fixing it, but she's fixed now, and we're good to go. I still do have a small clunk from the front end, which is weird because I thought that was part of the diff issue. Apparently not. I don't have a sway bar. I don't have any bad CVs. I just replaced CVs. I've checked the suspension. So it's kind of weird. Don't really know. We're still working on that, but regardless, it's good to go. I feel confident off-roading it now. The clunk is just gonna have to get diagnosed as we go. So we're going up to UBB. That was the whole rush in getting this done, so that I could make it up to United by Broncos up there in Sand Hollow, Utah. I'm actually leaving tomorrow for that, so stay tuned for a video coming for that. But the Bronco is up and running again with a fresh pair of stock axles, minus we welded the rear to help it out, which is pretty nice. Hopefully that will prevent that from spinning. If you've never really seen the rear axles can spin, those pot welds, our little spot welds aren't that strong. But yeah, Bronco's good. 442 gears. Here we go. We're headed to Sand Hollow, and wish me luck and wish this Bronco luck. Hopefully better upgrades in the future, but this is just gonna have to do. So thanks guys again for all the support, and leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more what I'm doing to my Bronco. But we'll catch you guys at the next waypoint.